We have a network of computers running ocean software geared to this data economy. Right? We built a grammar and a language that allows data storage, compute, and algorithms to be registered as services on the network so they can speak to one another. By creating this language, we've been able to codify new norms of behavior that allow these services to interact. And tied to each of these smart contracts, or what we refer to as service execution agreements, we have this digital asset called the ocean token, which acts as a means of exchange around the value. And so when you're using the ocean network, we're able to leverage, exchange data, storage, and compute, and algorithms by using and paying for the ocean token. Coming back to when I talked about Google, Facebook, these large organizations, these were single platforms, centralized operators where they have both the data and the capabilities. They had full control and they were capturing all of the value. By leveraging blockchain, we're no longer limiting ourselves to one single platform. No one controls that platform around these business transactions. So algorithm builders can train their models on multiple data sets because they have a mechanism to get access to it. Data owners have full control over their IP, and at any time can revoke access to such data at an individual level or broader. And data scientists can close their own data analytics pipelines or data supply lines. And all of this is basically orchestrated via a decentralized approach. And I'm not sure how clear this is, but when you think about a data supply line, now that the data can flow, now that we can fully attribute and from the immutable record of who owns such data asset, how such a data asset can be accessed and used, and that's fully verifiable, we can start to enable whole new types of data exchanges, where a healthcare provider can make data available to data scientists, researchers, for them to train and develop models. If they're happy, if those models have performed well, they can publish those models to a marketplace for other people to use. When those models are used, people pay to use those models to basically analyze another data set, say in the case of somebody with Parkinson's, and payment trickles down. So key features: open standard, decentralized responsibilities, trusted data orchestrations via the protocol, immutable problems, and integration with data content. These are critical, and all of these capabilities will enable data marketplaces of data and algorithms. And we're doing as much work as we can to imagine a future of decentralized marketplaces where all of these capabilities can be provided and invoked as services, so you don't have to have everything all together. It can be decentralized. So let's just give you an example of a marketplace. In Singapore, so just giving you a mobility example, stepping away from health. In Singapore, SG Car Mart basically is responsible for the listing and the selling of a high percentage of used cars in Singapore. Well, what's really interesting about a used car is if I have an example of an Audi December 13 Q5 and another Audi December 13 Q5, how do I know if that's a good car or a bad car? How do I know which car has not been in accidents? How do I know which car has not been driven badly because that person has got a lot of speeding fines or has been parked in the wrong areas? You have no knowledge of that vehicle. And actually, there's a social safety risk, right? Because if that car had been in many accidents, had been driven badly, the chances of you having an accident or a problem with that car is higher than that one that has been driven well. And actually, if I'm a good actor, if I'm a good driver, should I not be rewarded? Should I not be able to demonstrate and prove that my vehicle is good so I can actually charge a higher price for it than a bad one. And just imagine a scenario against each vehicle where there could be a score, 8 out of 10, 6 out of 10, based on data that is being shared. And this is the work that we're doing. So we have a real information asymmetry where 100,000 cars change ownership in Singapore every year, but nobody really knows the vehicle. And so what we're doing in Singapore is we're enabling all of these different data owners, from the traffic police that have basically your records of any speeding fines or speeding offences. We also have workshops, both branded like a BMW or an Audi, or unbranded, and having them share the works that are done with such vehicles. Insurance companies who understand that the vehicle's been in an accident or not, and leveraging blockchain, they are leveraging the Ocean Protocol. They are basically registering their data assets on chain. The data is staying with the insurer, but applications are allowed to come to that data asset and query, I have a vehicle, has this been in an accident, as an example, to be able to generate a score. And when you look at this solution overview, when you look at this ecosystem, you start to realize for the data economy to flourish, you need both government and regulator, you need large enterprise, you need small to medium-sized business and startups, data scientists, and actually customers involved in this whole picture. And the customers, the people who own the cars, must see the incentives that actually, if I'm a good driver, I'll be able to charge more and I'll be able to verify that. All of the software that is required to build these kind of solutions, those building blocks are available at docs.oceanprotocol.com. That software is constantly being updated. The terminology and how we describe what we're doing is all available, and it's free. As a community-driven initiative, everything that we're doing is publicly available, open source, open service, open ecosystem for everybody to consume. And I encourage the developers, the data scientists, the AI practitioners, the blockchain enthusiasts, please go and visit, look at it, give us feedback, and play. Now, to close off, we're doing a lot of work to engage data scientists and AI researchers. A good example is the work that we're doing with AI Singapore. We've grouped together 9 of the universities, NUS, NTU, SMU, etc., plus the research institutions like A-Star and the different government bodies who are working with industry to actually start and fund PhDs in areas like decentralized federated learning or decentralized applications and services or the token economy. These are areas right now that more work is required, and so working with research institutions and data scientists, we're basically doing what we can to develop the thinking in this area. We're also working with these enterprises and government agencies, because if we cannot get the enterprise who has 95% of the highly valuable data to feel that they have an opportunity to participate and extract value from the data economy, we won't make progress. And so here's examples of the MNCs, the Roches, the Johnson & Johnsons, in health, retail, Unilever, in government, the INDA, who are actually working with us on real use cases. And for developers and startups, we're doing everything that we can to encourage and reward innovation, from running basically airdrops for participating in events to basically bounties and grants for different initiatives. And we again encourage everybody to please come and build with us on this side. And finally, of course, we believe that the Ocean token will act as a proxy for the value of the data economy. If the Ocean token is enabling to establish trust, if it's enabling to support the provenance of the data asset and enabling the evoke of services, bringing data, bringing compute, bringing algorithms, models to such data, enabling it to be used. That utility token is basically is the lubrication to enable this data economy, and it has an incredible role in being a proxy for that value. And so, working with the crypto and the broader blockchain community, we believe that exchanges will start to become partners, enabling data scientists and developers to get access to the token, and also start to reflect the value of the data economy through the appreciation of the token in value. So our community numbers are growing. So we have, all the numbers that you'd expect in terms of number of followers in Twitter and Telegram, multiple contributors in GitHub, and we're just working harder and harder to engage everybody in more and more meetups, 44 to date, hackathons, workshops and conferences. We believe that for this data economy to flourish, it needs the contribution of everybody worldwide. And we're very proud that currently we have ambassadors in 46 countries and 180 cities running events and supporting and running different initiatives. And to give an example of the community initiatives, yes, we have industry events and conferences, we're running collaboration projects, we're also running workshops and education sessions, and we're going to be doing a significant number of these in Korea over the coming months. And we're supporting large-scale data innovation and innovation initiatives around data economy, Dubai, Seoul, and Shanghai. Finally, this is a journey that has been going on for over 2.5 years, and we've got 7.5 years at least more. So where we are right now in March, we've launched our beta network. It enables everybody to participate in that network. It has the service execution agreements, access control, commons marketplace, data service layers, and we really encourage everybody to basically come and run their own Keeper setup and participate in the network and giving us feedback. There'll be constant releases occurring on a quarter, biannual basis, and this is a journey that's going to go on for another 7.5 years from all of us, and that is our commitment. And finally, some of you may be aware, but we're actually running an IEO, initial exchange, offering with Bittrex. If you go to Bittrex.com, Bittrex International, you'll be able to find details of the IEO. Registrations have started. It completes. The sale begins on the 30th of April at 9 a.m. PET time. And all the information that you may be interested in terms of our token economics, kind of partners, the work that we're doing, the circulating supply and pricing, you can find from our blog, from our website, and also from Bittrex, which obviously is a key partner in terms of with Uplift here in Singapore. Our team is just passionate believers who complement each other in enterprise, AI, data, and blockchain. And we're very happy to have the support of our advisors who come from all spectrums of the space. So please, I'm going to close here. I'm happy to take any questions. Let's build the ocean and create a new data economy. Please take a note of these references. We welcome any questions and any further conversations later this evening. So thank you very much. I really appreciate the opportunity to come here and speak today. Any questions, or should we just is there any questions while we're just waiting for our next presentation? Please.
One of the slides you were talking about, like broker, data broker. In one of the slides you were talking about data broker or something.
Yeah.
With the 4 steps. What does it represent when we imagine that it's peer-to-peer or something?
Yeah. So So actually, when you think about the number of different stakeholders in this data economy and the types of exchange or access to, you've got many different scenarios. So in health, you'll actually have three key types of scenarios. Peer-to-peer data exchange. Actually, just being able to do that and have that recorded and mutable on a blockchain is highly valuable. And then multi-party data exchange. In instances, the hospital, for example, may not have the infrastructure to be able to host such data or to make available the compute that, for example, needs to be available if somebody's trying to run a model on that data. So we see and we're working with emerging data brokers, trusted data custodians, enclaves, right, where there is risk. There is risk because you have a bad actor within such a custodian. But we will see, for example, in Singapore, the Health Information Systems Organization providing custodian, data broker, hosting services for the different hospitals. So we will see a combination of multiple different scenarios from people that have capabilities to service providers that people will have sufficient trust in, but will understand the risk, to basically the data cannot move. The compute, the algorithms must come to the data with the overhead that comes with that. Any other questions?
데이터 제공자에게 보상하는 적절한 방법을 설명해 주세요. 데이터 제공자에게 보상 설명을
Sure. So we've allocated 51% of the total token supply to the network reward. Now, the participants that will be able to benefit from those rewards will be those that operate keepers, those that operate marketplaces, those that actually create data for commons, right? And those that bring innovative services that enable the data economy to flourish. So an example of an innovative service would be most data scientists will complain that they spend 60% of their time cleaning and readying data before it can be used. So people that start to bring innovative services that accelerate the cleaning and readiness of data will also be basically available for block rewards. Now we have a 10-year lifetime, right, half-life of where the emission of those tokens, and we are disproportionately providing reward to early participants because we want to use that as a stimulus to kickstart our efforts, and then there'll be diminishing returns over time. Great question, thank you. Any other questions? Please.
First off, I'm pretty shocked that there were no Korean interpretation in because there were no notice here in our website that will be in English only. Okay, my question is that how can you, if you have a patient and you want to get some data from that patient, but you cannot get it because all the data, all the pertinent data is coming from hospitals and doctors. And they are really, really hard son of bitches in the world. They will not give up their patients' data, even for their life. So how can you get that kind of data? Because that data is very precious one and most variable one, and everybody is craving for. So how can you get those data out of the hands of that some of features?
So first, thank you for the question, and apologies if it was not clear that my presentation would be in English. What I can say is that we are translating our strategy paper, and I believe our other papers and blogs into Korean. So my colleague Yvonne can share a little bit more about that if you have a question. So you are correct. It is incredibly difficult to get access to such data. And so what we've had to do as an organisation is that we've had to fund clinical research studies. So what we funded clinical research studies to demonstrate that such data captured in new ways can be incredibly valuable. The second thing that we've done is that we've worked closely with the regulator, so the Personal Data Protection Commission in Singapore, the Infocom Media Development Authority in Singapore, and the Ministry of Health, and the ethics committees of the hospitals. And we've worked with them because we've argued that if such data, if such access can be done, if such technologies can enable this to be done in a trusted, safe, secure way, then the benefits to the patient, the benefits to help doctors perform better, right, and to diagnose better, and the benefits to society and taxpayer will be huge. Now, it is fair that our generation of doctors are excited by emerging new technologies, and so they are very receptive to these new approaches. So it's been a mixture, bringing the technology, making it easy, funding the clinical trials ourselves, taking a risk, and working with the regulators, the government and the healthcare institutions, and the doctors to establish the confidence for them.
Not only evil, but if I were you, then I would concentrate on the much less developed countries first.
Well, so
with no regulation and with some less awareness of their privacy.
So unfortunately, the issue that I have is that if I did that, then a Johnson & Johnson, a Roche, a Medtronic would not work with me, right? So what we've done is we've actually taken Germany, which is the extreme. We've taken Istanbul, which is probably quite loose, and we've got Singapore that's trying to find a very pragmatic path somewhere in between to enrich this conversation. And I could talk about this for a lot, but I won't. Thank you for the question. Any further questions, or are we ready to change? Or yes. Great. Well, thank you so much. Again, please accept my apologies for the address being in English, but I do hope you found it of use. Thank you.